So I've had more than a few people in the comment section notice how my Dixie cup flares out a little bit like this, and they've asked me how to do it. So instead of keeping typing this in comments when people ask, I'm just going to show you how to do it. To start with, we got a fresh Dixie cup right here. This just came in the mail. I just picked it out of the mailbox not even 10 minutes ago. So it is unwashed, unused, still kind of stiff. So we're going to fix that and put a roll in it. So stand by and I'll show you how we do it. First, we're going to soak this thing. I got a sink of hot water right here. So we're going to let this sit in here, get this nice and wet and soaked up, let it loosen up a bit. We'll let it sit in the hot water for just a couple minutes. So, once it's been in the water for a few minutes, go ahead and bring it out. Let me drip it. Squeeze a little of the excess water out real quick. All right. Still pretty wet, but here we go. So, once it's soaking wet like this, you'll take it, put your fingers like here right around the middle between let me show the top and, well, it looks like this is the bottom of you, but this is the top, bottom. Put it in here and just roll it over and just start. I'll show this to you. Pinch and push as you go. It's going to fight you a little bit. And if it's an older cover or Dixie cup there, it'll be a little easier. This one's brand new. So as we start to come around, just make sure you keep just pinching and folding until you get it looking like this. So we got it a little bit like donut shaped here. You can see the crease around the edge of the bottom. So now you'll leave it to dry like this. Do not put it in the dryer if you don't have to. I'm going to put this one in my dryer because this is brand new and I kind of got to do a little of the shrinkage and beating up on it to soften a little bit. But I recommend you take this and like lay it outside somewhere sunny and let it dry naturally that way. And whenever you're not wearing it, always try to fold it back to maintain the crease so you don't have to do this over and over. Now that being said, if you are still active duty and wanting to try this, make sure you buy a new cover to do this with. Always have an inspection ready one and one for Liberty. So this would be more of a Liberty Dixie cup because depending on your command, they may not like it. It goes the same with Liberty cups on dress blues. If you're going to have Liberty cups on dress blues, might be wise to get a second dress blue top to put it on there so you always have one that's inspection ready. But once this dries, you'll have a nice flare and you'll be ready to go. Now remember that these are machine washable. Do not use bleach. Any bleach you use, even in small amounts, will more than likely yellow these covers. So if you're just going to clean it, mild detergent, put it in the washing machine, roll it up, and then let it air dry. Just don't use bleach. Don't. Then after it dries, you'll have a little bit of a roll in your Dixie cup. So if you look, you'll see it all the way around. You'll see a few little spots like that need to work themselves out. But as the hat softens up with wear, those will go away. Like I said, this one's still pretty new, so it's still stiff. But that's how you roll your Dixie cup.